My name is Tina Irwin. I am at the American College of Education. The class that I am currently taking is DL 5713, Digital Age Learning Environments with Dr. Carrie Kennedy. This presentation is on learning management systems, and we are going to compare and contrast 4 learning management systems. So here's the agenda. The first thing that we are going to talk about is going to be what is an LMS, or learning management system. Then we are going to look at the first LMS, which is Canvas, then Schoology, then Blackboard Learn, and last we will look at Moodle before we move on to the conclusion and our references page. Starting with, what is a learning management system? Well, a learning management system, or LMS, according to the U.S. Department of the Interior, is an online integrated piece of software used for developing, delivering, monitoring, and reporting educational courses and outcomes. It is to help improve communication and collaboration between students and educational staff. It is also to aid in staff development and training firms and businesses. Our first learning management system, or LMS, is Canvas. Canvas is a learning management platform. It has practice, it has a studio, a catalog. It is the world's favorite learning platform. As the hub of your institution's learning ecosystem, you can create the right educational technology stack for your institution. That graphic is figure 1. Now, what is Canvas? We also have the cost and features on this page. What is Canvas? Well, colleges and universities in North America frequently utilize the learning management system, Canvas. It provides dynamic, interactive educational opportunities, and both 99.99% of the time to promote immediate connection between students and educators. The cost is not listed on the website, but you can get a quote by a vendor, so you would have to call them. There is a free trial, though, and if you decide that you want to go with Canvas, there is a one-time implementation fee, and then there is an annual subscription cost. But there is a free freemium version as well. Now, some of the features are discussion boards, which is great to use in a classroom setting, whether it's high school or middle school, or even adult learning, such as colleges and universities. There is an assessment and quiz tools feature. There is progress tracking, learner reporting and analytics, gamification, single sign-on enabled, and there's a commons, which is free resources. There is the button for the commons that gives you lots of different resources where you can actually find classes or modules or assignments that are already created throughout the North America, like the United States and other places actually. And then the next arrow is showing you where the inbox and the calendar are located. This is the dashboard, so it has all of your features that you can find. On the right-hand side, up at the top, that is your to-do list. All of those little paragraphs or chunks underneath that are, like, the first one says there are 12 things to grade called literary devices. And the next one says there are 9 things to grade for Act 3 activities, and so on. Now, the last thing at the very bottom is where it says coming up, meaning these are assignments that are coming up in the calendar that are going to be due. Those were just a few of the features or the advantages as well. On this page, we have support, which has training services portal. You have online guides, 24/7 chat support, and there is an 800 number, which is located in the screenshot on the left with the little panda. The advantages, besides the previous page that I showed you, it is customizable based on needs. Canvas is really good for the school system, whether it is elementary, middle, high, such as secondary, or even adult education, because of all the advantages. like the feedback to learners. It is mobile friendly. There is an inbox in Canvas or email, and it can be set up to go with your Microsoft Outlook or other types of email that your school provides. Again, there's a calendar. There is also Zoom integration. There's built-in tools such as Studio and Commons, and there's external tools. Now, the disadvantages, basically it takes a really long time to set up or start up your classroom. There's different things that you have to configure. You have to put the modules in there. You have to add the class. Sometimes your IT or your school district will add that for you, but there is some startup that does take a while. So it can be time consuming for that, and it can be time consuming to find assignments, whether you're the teacher or the student. So if you don't already train your students, or you don't already know that your assignments are going to be in modules, you could be one of those teachers that actually has the tab available that just says assignments. But most people that I know of that use Canvas use it under modules, or at least in my research and talking to other educators. Another thing is you have to pair it with Microsoft or Google. That's an advantage and a disadvantage. You don't have to pair it, but it works so much better whether you're a teacher or a student, because if you are able to pair it with Microsoft or Google, you will be able to use Google Slides, Google Docs, Microsoft Office, Microsoft PowerPoint. If you're a teacher, you can assign assignments directly using Google Slides or a Microsoft document. Those are great things to use. Again, it is a disadvantage and an advantage, so it depends on time. Next is Schoology. What is Schoology? It is the leading K-12 LMS with over 20 million users and 7 million students globally. That's on the PowerSchool website, which is Schoology. It's also a comprehensive teaching and learning platform. The cost, well, it says there's no setup fee on the website. It is free or has a freemium version, but to use Schoology for an enterprise or something really, really larger, you would need to contact the sales team for cost. There are many features, but mostly it is mobile friendly. There's assessments, and there is progress tracking. Support. You can get support by email request. You can also get support from the 1-800 number, product online support, and 24/7 chat support. Advantages. You can create assignments, test on there. There's discussion boards. Video conferencing is offered. You can give feedback to learners, such as there is a grade book. Again, it is mobile friendly. There is gamification, and there's some built-in tools. Now, the disadvantages is the security is lacking. There's no progress tracking for anything other than the grade book itself. So, I mean, that is one of the features. However, there's no progress like certain skills. Like, you passed these skills, this person passed these skills. It's not like that. It's just a grade book. When you put the grades in, there's not any categories. Just like when you create the assignments, there's not any categories. It's not really for corporates. It's for more of the K-12 learning environment or smaller businesses. It's not really interactive. Next is Blackboard Learn. What is Blackboard? Well, it is an enterprise learning management system vendor. It was founded in 1997 and became a public company in 2004. It provides educators with the autonomy to deliver the inclusive, consistent educational experiences learners desire, all while reliability operating alongside your current tools and integrations. And that's on the Blackboard Learn website as well. The cost, well, there's a free trial. Setup fee is optional. The cost is not really on the website, so you would have to contact them. It doesn't say that, but obviously you would need to contact them. Features, it is mobile friendly. There are assessments available. There is progress tracking in different forms, and there's learner reporting and analytics. The support, you have webinars, community support, developer support, 24/7 chat support. There's lots of advantages, but the ones that I noted were collaboration with a global community, not just the United States or your state or your district. You have the global community that you can collaborate with. You can also give feedback to the learners. And again, it's mobile friendly. That is a big advantage to the 21st century. That's why it is listed multiple times if it's a feature or an advantage. There are built-in tools, and it has prevent plagiarism with built-in originality score, like through something like turnitin.com. Disadvantages, reporting is a little basic. The interface and mobile is not as user-friendly as you would think. And there are less features than other learning management systems. That is what most people said in my research. And last, we have Moodle. What is Moodle? It is an academic learning management system that is most commonly used in higher education. It is focused primarily on facilitating course management and administration rather than content creation. It's more for adult training purposes. The cost, well, there is a free trial, free freemium version. The starting price, though, is $10. That does not include a setup fee. Some of the information that I found on their website or on the Trust website is it goes up into like only $370 or so. So it's not that expensive. It is mobile friendly. There are assessments. Those are some features, and progress tracking and learner reporting analytics. Here are two figures. The one on the left, figure 2, it is a view of activities and resources for Moodle. So it shows that you can add lots and lots of different activities or resources like external tools. There's a chat feature, assignments, feedback, and more. On the right is figure 3, which is a view of the dashboard or the welcome screen. It's similar to Canvas in the way that it looks. So then we have support. You have community support and 24/7 chat support. I couldn't find too much in the way of other support. On the left, there is a screenshot where it says get in touch with us, and there is that chat feature. So you can fill in the details. There's also a fact center. The FAQ, which is frequently asked questions, can help you out. Again, you do have community support and the 24/7 chat support. Just doesn't seem like there's an 800 number. Advantages, customizable based on needs, feedback to learners. It again is mobile friendly. Built-in tools, external tools, and there is a forum, which is the discussion board. Some of the disadvantages is reporting is very basic. Interface is not entirely user-friendly, and there's not really a chat feature. There's a discussion board, but there's not a chat feature, and that's what some of the people talked about whenever I researched some of the issues that people had. The mobile application is not fully working. I mean, they do have it. That's one of their selling points, but it's not as good as some of the other learning management systems. In conclusion, sometimes cost does have its benefits. I mean, you are paying for what you get. So there are more customization and features for the learning management systems that have higher cost, like Canvas. Support services are very important for issues that arise. If you cannot get in touch with someone, as soon as you're having an issue, that would be a problem. So you do want to look at the types of support that are available to you when you are choosing a learning management system. And there are some references. Thank you again for viewing my learning management compare and contrast of the 4 LMSs that I decided to choose. Thank you.